Welcome back, guys. So today we have these Sony WH-1000XM4 headphones with a broken hinge swivel. I start by removing the plush ear cushion, which come right out with a plastic spudger. You can insert the spudger between the casing and ear cover and pry up. Underneath, there are 4 silver Phillips screws that need to be removed. After removing these screws, the rear cover comes off the same way the plush ear cover comes off. You just have to use this plastic spudger and pry it up. But be careful not to pull it away, as it has a flex cable attached to the cover. You only want to pry it up enough so it is loose and you can move it out of the way. Then you want to disconnect the ribbon cable attached to the rear cover from the main board. After doing so, we have full view of the logic board. You want to be cautious with the battery that's sitting right on top and don't use any metal tools around it, as it can cause it to spark or catch fire. Only use the plastic tools if you can. There are a few connectors that have to be disconnected from the board. You have to be very careful when disconnecting them, as to not damage them. They are thin and fragile. After disconnecting the cables and flexes, there are 2 board screws that need to be removed. Once that's done, we can lift the board to get to the screws holding the swivel hanger bracket in. There are 2 screws holding that bracket in, so once removed, we can pull the swivel hanger part of the headphone out of its socket. It has to be pulled out of one side first before taking out of the other side. The white audio connector has to be fed through underneath the board and out with the swivel hanger as it's coming out. The wire you can push through the bracket and put it to the side. There is a small blue gasket that has to be removed before we decide to go to the next step. On the swivel hanger part of the headphone, you're going to use isopropyl alcohol to remove the plastic cover, which is held in by adhesive. Underneath the cover is the audio wire that runs into the headphone band. You want to pull the wire out all the way up to the swivel hinge, where you could start removing the bracket that's holding it in. There are 2 screws holding that swivel hinge in place. Once removed, you can remove the old one out and put the new one in. You want to push the audio wire through the new bracket and push the bracket into the plastic hinge and into the C-clip it comes with to hold it in place. Once this is done, you can start to screw the bracket into the swivel hanger. Now start pushing the audio wire back into its groove and put the blue gasket back on. I made the mistake of putting the swivel hanger in reverse, so I had to take it back out and place it the right way. After the wire is back in its groove, you can put the cover back on. The adhesive should still be sticky enough for the plastic to go back into place. Once that's done, we will feed back the swivel hanger bracket through the wire so we can prepare it to put it back into its place underneath the board. Please note you want to put the right side of the hanger into its socket first, and then we will work on getting the left side in. It can be a bit tricky, but with some proper maneuvering, it will go in. As you're putting the left socket in, it has to go in with the bracket at the same time. Once the socket and back bracket are in, you can screw them back down. These are not my usual device repair, as I don't really fix headphones often. I bought these on eBay for about $85, and the replacement hinge cost about $21, so all in, it came out to about $106 total for these headphones, which is a deal in my book. These go for about $350 new, but you can find cheaper ones that are either refurbished or used. I needed a new pair of headphones for the gym, and this was the perfect choice because 1, they were broken, and 2, I could fix them. The broken hinge swivel seems to be a very common issue on these, which is mainly due to wear and tear, but they are a weak point in the headphone if not taken care of properly. If you twist it a lot or stretch the headphone back, it will snap. A lot of people throw them out or get new ones after the hinge breaks, but replacing them is not so bad as it seems. This was my second pair that I fixed. The first one, a customer brought in with the hinge replacement asking me if I could fix them. To me, it was a new repair, as I was not familiar with the Sony hinge issue, and fixing headphones can be a pain sometimes. However, I ended up doing the repair for that customer, and found out it was relatively easy. That is what inspired me to get my own pair, but with the broken hinge so I could save a few dollars. Now I use these almost every day when I go to the gym. The sound quality on these headphones are second to none. Sony does not mess around when it comes to their speaker outputs. According to Sony, these headphones brand new provide 30 hours of playback. The battery life on this pair was a concern as they were second hand. However, I'm still getting 20 hours plus on a single charge. One interesting feature that makes it stand out is that it can connect to 2 Bluetooth devices at once, which makes it easy to transition from listening to music while working at your desk to watching a YouTube video on your phone and back again, all without opening your Bluetooth settings. The plush ear cushions make it really comfortable to wear for long listening sessions. The noise cancelling feature is excellent on these headphones. It works by using multiple microphones to pick up external sounds and then generate an anti-noise signal. This signal is played through the headphone and cancels out unwanted noise. These Sony headphones have a dedicated noise cancelling processor and can analyze environmental noises in real time. The ease of fixing these and the quality of the headphones is what made me buy them. If something breaks again on them, I will fix them myself instead of buying another pair. It took me a while to make this video, and I hope you guys learned something from it. I try to provide the best value in my videos as I can. If you wouldn't mind to like and subscribe, it would really help me out. Stay tuned for more.